the devil. Look, St. John 14:27. Peace. Mashiach Yahushua said this. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you. Not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. He said, hey, the world can't give you this peace. There's so many. If people can get into the peace that he said he's given us, when you learn of this peace, then you'll find that you can love your brothers and sisters. And you won't be conniving, you won't be evildoers, you won't be workers of iniquity. You'll come back to what's righteous. You'll be able to be righteous. And when the book is closed, you'll know how to love your brother and sister. And not be a hypocrite. With the book open, then you all that. Then when the book is closed, now you're a hypocrite. And people know they're talking about you. It says, going back to Psalms 37 and 11. It says, but the meek shall inherit the earth. The meek will inherit the earth. That's why he said in Matthew the 5th chapter. It says, Matthew 5:3. It says, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. So, I mean, it's the same thing we're reading in the old that's being proclaimed in the new. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Somebody say you're going to be fed. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see the Most Thaahwam Mashiach Yahushua. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of the Most High. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. A lot of brothers are persecuted for being righteous. You know, people come against you because they're wicked. And you're trying to be righteous, you got to deal with not following as the wicked would have you do. Especially those that don't know the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. All they have in mind is the same that they've been as the old man, as the old woman. That's all they know. It's what they do know. And it's not the laws of the Most High. Say, what's right according to the laws of the Most High? They can't tell you. But what scripture? They don't know what scripture. Because they ain't studied enough. They don't care to study, but yet still they're going to keep you back from making it to the kingdom. That's why it says, blessed are they, verse 10, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. And I represent by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua, and those brothers and sisters that are truly representing by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua, refraining from evil and wickedness and iniquity, they being persecuted also for righteousness' sake. Going back to Psalms 37 and 11. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. The abundance of peace. That's a whole lot of peace. The wicked plotted against the just. See, the wicked is plotting against the just, and gnashes upon them with his teeth, and trying to devour you. That's why you got to be aware of the wiles of the devil, because our people is devils too. Like you got the devils of the other nations, you got devils of Israel too. It says, the Most High shall laugh at him, come laugh at you. For he seeth that his day is coming. He seeth that the main wicked one, the so-called white man, his day is coming. And 2/3 of our people, your day is coming too, to be, like I say, all the sinners of my people shall what? Die by the sword. That say the evil shall not come near us, overtake us. Oh yeah. The Most High gonna laugh at you for he seeth that his day is coming. The wicked have drawn out the sword, and have bent their bow. Yeah, they draw out the sword right now. Russia's threatening America. I heard that they might have set off a nuclear missile. They're not playing. So the wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow. Bent their bow, the missiles, to cast down the poor and needy. And they have cast us down when they came here to America and took us off our land with the bow and arrow. We had the bow and arrow. He drew off his bow. His sword was the gun. And that Gatling gun is what brought us out of power. Yeah, because he was blessed with the gun. And right now, what he's doing? What is the military using? All kind of wicked devices in this world. It says, the wicked have drawn out the sword, verse 14, and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. See? We know what it is. At least I know from my studies and the Most High showing me the Holy Spirit to be able to guide me in the right way to know what I need to know and prepare myself for what's getting ready to go down. Believe that. It says, their sword shall enter into their own heart. You hear that? You have a lot prepared for Israel, but your sword will enter into your own heart. And their bows shall be broken. Will be broken with the angels. You can't fight the angels. And they all around us. They all around us. Oh yeah. Revelation 12 and 17. Revelation 12 and 17. We know what you're going to do, what you're going to try to do, but there's a solution already to the madness that you're going to try to do. And it's all written. It's just a matter of Israel hearing the prophecy, hearing the word of the Most High, and believing it, have faith in it. Revelation 12 and 17, and the dragon, who was the serpent, who was the devil, who was Satan, who was Esau, who was the dragon, they all read, and the dragon was wroth with the woman, who was Israel. We read Jeremiah 6 and 2. So they're gonna be wroth with Israel, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. The remnant is the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. That's the remnant. Because 2/3 going to be burned up just like the rest of the nation going to be burned up that's wicked. Now all the nations going to be burned up because we're going to need nations to work on our plantations. And to work on our means of whatever forces that the Gentiles going to be making for our gates to be open 24/7 to bring the forces of the Gentiles into our gates. It says, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of the Most High and have a testimony of a Mashiach Yahushua. So that's why we got to be ready spiritually. We got to put on the whole armor of the Most High, the protection of the Most High, that we may be able to stand in the day of evil. Otherwise, that's why going back to Psalms 37 and 15. I got to go to 34. Keep saying it. Psalms 37 and 15. Psalms 37 and 15. Their sword shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken as they try and hurt the remnant of the Most High. You gonna have a 1/3. You gotta have a 1/3. You think you're gonna allow them to be killed? Gonna be some martyrs, but the majority of 1/3 gonna be there. That's why we gotta be ready. Spiritually ready. Psalms 9. Psalms 9th chapter, the 15th verse. Psalms 9 and 15. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made. See, they're going to be sunk down in the pit that they made. In the net which they hid is their own foot taken. Yeah. He's going to try and set traps for the 1/3 of women of the Most High, 12 tribes of Israel, who we say he loved. Say, hey, The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made. You're going to be sunk down in the pit that you made. All the traps that you're making for us, you're going to be sunk down in it. In the net which they hid is their own foot taken. Yeah, you hiding all these traps that your own foot going to fall into it. Just like you bought drugs and all that, but next thing you know, your kids is all on drugs. Whacking out. Say the Most High is known by the judgment which he executed. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Hedaiah, Salah, rest. Say the wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget the Most High will be turned into hell. That hell is that lake of fire. And everybody that forget the Most High. For the needy shall not always be forgotten. We ain't going to always be forgotten. The needy, the children of Israel, we're not going to always be forgotten, he said. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. It's not going to perish. We say, arise, O Most High, Kwam, Most High. Kwam, O Mashiach Yahushua. Let not man prevail. Let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Put them in fear, O Most High, that the nations may know themselves to be but men. That's all they are men. Let them know. Psalms 34. Keep calling. Let's go to Psalms 34. Psalms 34 and 7. It says, the angel of the Most High encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. Hear that? So, like I keep saying, the angel of the Most High encampeth around them that fear him and delivereth them out of all trouble. Now we're going to jump up to verse 13. Keep thy tongue from evil. That's what we got to do. We got to keep our tongue from evil and thy lips from speaking God. Wicked things. Depart from evil. God, depart from evil. And do good. Follow the laws of the Most High. Have faith in the Mashiach Yahushua. Go into the Most High on our behalf. Seek peace and pursue it amongst ourselves, children of Israel. The eyes of the Most High are upon the righteous. He's looking upon us. And his ears are open unto their cry. He hears our cries. And we cry out. But you got to be righteous. You got to be doing what's right. You know the way you're going to be approved of the Most High. A lot of you ain't studied enough. How you think you're approved of the Most High? How you going to hear your prayer when you ain't studying? You ain't in this word. Ask questions. You want to ask me questions, but I ask you questions, you can't answer them. Oh, I heard that already. Well, where is it at? I don't know. That ain't studying. I bet you when you was in school, when you was in Esau's curriculum, if you told him, I don't know, you had a test, well, I don't know. Where is that at? When you answered the question, I bet you knew the right answers. And you think the Most High is going to let you slide? He ain't going to let you slide. You better find some way to get it. As serious as I can make it, because we can't think of ourselves as being already made it. They say the righteous scarcely gonna make it. And it says, dare not make thyself one of the number. But some making themselves one of the number. They think that they are already gonna be there because they doing whatever they doing. You better think again. Come off them high, prideful ways that you have. But just because you know, like I said, just because you know scriptures don't make you righteous. The devil knows the scriptures. How could he appear as an angel of light? You know, while his ministers appear as angel of light. Mashiach Yahushua said he was light. He fooling people thinking that he's a Mashiach Yahushua. Hmm. You can't deny that because they already got Jesus Christ set up as what? So-called white man. Everybody that's following that image of Caesar Borgia, you follow the same way to hell. Being led. Or those that have any problem against the fact that he is a brother. Dark-skinned brother when he walked the earth. But he ain't coming back to meet you as a man. Coming back in his angelic power. He hanging out with Michael, the archangel of war. Ready to bring forth the judgment and the war that he's going to bring on this earth. No matter what war you see on this earth, it ain't going to be nothing. Because remember this. Whatever he's going to do when he come back to set up righteousness on this earth, everybody going to bow down. Bow down forever to him. Ain't nobody bowing out to nobody like they're going to bow down on Mashiach Yahushua. That's forever. And ever and ever and ever. Oh yeah. That's the power of the Most High. That's how you're going to set it up. You're going to bow down. Then he's going to be subject to the Most High. The Most High going to be all in all. You can tell me everybody ain't going to bow down to the Most High? Oh yeah. You better believe it. You better believe this. This is serious as serious can be, people. Look at verse 14 again. Psalms 34th chapter, 14th verse. Depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. Seek that peace that I told you about through the Spirit of the Most High and Mashiach Yahushua in John 14:27. Peace of the Mashiach Yahushua. Can't no man, can't no woman, can't no children, no family member, not even yourself can give yourself that peace that he said he can give you. And when you find that, you can find that time goes on and you can have that peace. And anytime you want it, it can be all kind of happy going on, but you can have that peace that he said he can give you. You got to desire that. So you got to work toward it. You got to see if you're worthy to have it. It says, verse 15, the eyes of the Most High are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cry. The face of the Most High is against them that do evil. Hear that? Most High said his face is against them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. So you do evil, he's going to cut off the remembrance of you from the earth. He's going to kill you, and they're never going to remember you, period. It's going to be like you never existed. Especially the wicked that's ruling the world today. Because it's going to be like we're not going to remember them. We're not going to remember nothing that happened in this world. He's going to take it away from us. How are we going to have peace and tranquility and no more crying, no more tears, if we're going to remember this oppression that we're in now? He will take it away from our minds. It says to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. That's what it says. The righteous cry, and the Most High hear it, and delivered them out of all their troubles. Hear that? He delivered the righteous out of all our troubles. The Most High is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart. See, he's near unto them that are of a broken heart. And saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. That means with humility. He's not going to redeem you. He's not near the prideful, no matter how you look at it. They rolling with Satan. That pride spirit is rolling with Satan. He just said, the Most High is nigh, he's near, unto them that are of a broken heart, that have humility, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. That means have humility. Say, many are the afflictions of the righteous. Yeah. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Most High delivers him out of them all. Hear that? He delivers us out of all the afflictions that we've been in and going to go through. He will deliver us. We just got to do what's right in his eyes. That he can do what he says he's going to do. Because remember, he's not a man that he should lie. Revelation 2:26. Revelation 2:26. Revelations 2, the second chapter, the 26th verse. And he that overcometh and keepeth my work, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. See, we got to overcome all the wiles of the devil, all the wicked things that's in this earth, all the evildoers, all the workers of iniquity. We got to overcome all these things. Everything that's put upon us, we got to determine whether it's right or wrong, and follow the works of Mashiach Yahushua. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, you got to endure to the end. To him will I give power over the nations. Hear that? Power over the nations. Spiritual power over the nations. I don't know if you're hearing that right. He said, "Gonna give this power." It's always spiritual power. Spiritual power from the Most High over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. That's this law. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. Hear that? He's going to break them down into shivers. I mean, he's going to break them apart, pull them apart. If they don't want to deal with what he say do, that's what he say. It says, Matthew 24. We know how the world is today. Matthew 24 and 12. Why we have to overcome. That's what we got to overcome, because of this. Matthew 24 and 12. And because iniquity, wickedness shall abound, shall be plentiful. The love of many shall wax cold. The love of many people going to wax cold, cold-blooded. You know, parents will be turning in their children thinking they're doing the will of the Most High. All kind of matters. Children turning their parents right now, divorcing them. All this, that's iniquity. The love of many shall wax cold. You know, Israelite on Israelite, you know, killing each other. Gangs, Crips against Bloods, you know. Love of many shall wax cold. Look at all the heinous crimes that's being done against each other right now. Love of many shall wax cold. Cold-blooded people. Can't even come together to be in unity because you got too many different agendas going on. Trying to get over here, trying to get over there. Nobody owe you nothing. Either man up and be a man and do what you're supposed to do to make it to the kingdom. And follow what the Most High say do. Point blank. When the book is closed, that's the main thing. When the book is closed, what's the word on you? Ain't no report supposed to be coming out on you that's wicked. You know, surely we all have sinned and come short of the glory of the Most High, but not over and over and over again. Come on, we're supposed to be leaders. We're supposed to be the ones that's bringing forth this truth, especially us leaders, elders, or so-called elders. But some people don't respect people as elders because I grew up, you know, an older man was an elder. These young men, I don't know how y'all elders, y'all young. What y'all been through? Y'all ain't experienced nothing. Ain't experienced nothing in the world. Got out of high school, next thing you know, now you went through it, been in the truth a few years, now you're an elder. Get out of here. You gotta be 30 years old, that's the law. 30 to 50. And after 50 years old, you become an elder. That's 30 to 50, you're in the ministry. And after 50, then you become an elder. That's just common sense. A lot of people talk about that, they might not tell you, I'm telling you in your face. I mean, that's what's being said. And that's the law. The eldest wasn't younger than 50. Because by the time you're 50, you done experienced a lot, I hope. That you just some kind of L7 somewhere, and you ain't really looking at what Mashiach Yahushua said. To make you friends of mammon of unrighteousness, so when you fail, you may live through the everlasting habitation. You've been around to be able to see what's going on. And how to deal with it. A lot of y'all coming from the world. You know, being slick in the world. Think you're going to slick in Israel. You ain't going to be slick here. Because the Most High is revealing. That's why I said, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. You got to be righteous with your brothers and sisters. Too many, I mean, it's like you still brought the same wicked worldly ways that you had in the world right back into the truth. Still operate the same way. Men and women, the same way. Verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, In Matthew the 24th chapter, the love of many shall wax cold. They gonna wax cold, man. Cold-blooded people. But he that endureth unto the end, this is key. You got to endure to the end. The end is not here. The same shall be saved. You got to endure to the end. The same shall be saved. That's when you're going to be saved. When the end comes, either you're going to be saved or you're going to be damned. You'll be thrown into the lake of fire, point blank. No end ifs or buts about it, as it is written. Revelation 3 and 21. Revelation 3 and 21. Revelation 3:21. To him that overcometh, you got to overcome it, the cold-blooded people. Iniquity that's going to be in this world, that's in this world, and that's going to continue to get more and more and more, be more and more and more wickedness happening in the world. To him that overcometh all this wickedness that's in this world, will I grant to sit with me in my throne, even as I also overcame. And he came to this earth and overcame. He was an example to show us that it could be done. Mashiach Yahushua, a black man, a so-called black man, blue black man that came on this earth as a so-called Negro. Even as I also overcame and am set down with my Father in his throne. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit said unto the churches. And we the churches, the children of Israel, scattered among all nations. Oh yeah. Daniel 7:18. Daniel 7 and 18. Y'all still with me? Daniel 7:18. Say, but the saints of the Most High, and we the saints, children of Israel. Psalms 148:14 proves that. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. So I said, who got next? We got next. Forever and ever and ever. And that started way back in the 90s, late 90s. This ain't something new. I started that way back in the 90s. We got next. Here it comes from right here. We're going to possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Hallelujah. That's right. That's the good news right there, boy. Man, all praise to the Most High. Verse 21. I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints, the same power. Talk about America coming to power. These Edomites coming to power that's operating, ruling America, made war with the saints, with the children of Israel, and prevailed against them. Yeah. We didn't go into captivity, slavery, Bible without a fight. It was war against us. Just like it is war against us now. Look at Ferguson in St. Louis. Come on. They expected with that being 70%, Israelites, that they would uproar. They would do something. That's why they brought the army in there to be able to, start the wars that's written in this Bible. You watch, as time goes by, it's just like a woman in travail. Let's see what the next major event's going to happen to try and get this racial war, because it's going to be every man hand against his neighbor. It's just not going to be no white against black thing. It's going to be every man hand against his neighbor. As you see, they didn't care nothing about their own. Reporters, they shot them with rubber bullets. Tear gassed them. It ain't about that. When they went through the Louisiana, when the levees broke, when they went through Louisiana, you just see what they did to that old white woman. They broke her wrist. She got a gun. They just took her down. They went through and they disarmed the so-called white people. Just rehearsing how it's going to be to go through and disarm people. Yeah. That's real. Just rehearsing. Like we rehearsing the righteous acts of the Most High right now. And hopefully all of you are putting on that armor of the Most High so the angels can protect us when we dealing with what we got to deal with as these end times come. They get harder and harder and more wicked and wicked come up on this earth, and you protected by the angels that's operating right here on this earth, that's ready for the vengeance of the Most High. Oh yeah. It says, I beheld in the same horn, that's horn meaning the power, made war with the saints. and prevailed against them. I mean, he prevailed. He was successful. He brought us into captivity, slavery, and bondage until the Ancient of Days came. The Most High. Till the Most High coming. And judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom. Near the time gonna come that we gonna possess the kingdom. Oh yeah. We gonna possess the kingdom. Verse 27. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High. There it is. Will be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, who are the 12 tribes of Israel. Mind you, 1/3. The remnant, as we read about earlier. That's not going to hit the ground because we're going to be in the air with the Mashiach Yahushua coming back here to rule and reign on the earth. It says, and the kingdom, verse 27, and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. So we got next. How long? Forever and ever and ever. And all dominions shall serve and obey him. All dominions going to serve and obey Mashiach Yahushua. Oh yes. Matthew 20:1. That's in the kingdom of heaven. Matthew 21. For the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is an householder, on a house, which went out early in the morning to hire laborers in his vineyard. Our hired laborers to work in the vineyard, which is work in Israel. And when he had agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, 1 penny a day, can you imagine that? He sent them into his vineyard, sent them to work in the vineyard. Look at Zechariah 12 and 7. For a penny a day. Wow. Zechariah 12 and 7. The Most High also shall save the tents of Judah first, that the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem do not magnify themselves against Judah. So he's going to save the tents of Judah first, y'all. That's why you look around, you see most of y'all, the Negro tribes are the ones that's raising up the 12 tribes of Israel, bringing us back to our sheepfold, because they're the head tribe. That's why he said he's going to raise up the tents of Judah first, that the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem do not magnify themselves against Judah. Okay? You look, understand this. Going to Psalm 60 and 7. Psalm 60 and 7, because he's raising up Judah first. And mostly all the tribes follow, most people in the world, they follow the so-called Negro man, or Negro woman. They want to be like you, but you want to be like everybody else. And they want to be like you. Get injections in their lips and butt implants and all that stuff. I put a butt implant that they did and it went bad. It was flat on one side, I guess, to fit the other side of their rump, their butt. It was flat. It had turned around and went to the other side. It was the one side, one cheek, the right cheek was flat. And they turn it around on the video, turn it around so it fit on their butt. Flat on their butt. And then the other part was round, like you Israelite women. But you think you're gonna be like them? Shoot, they wanna be like you. Y'all putting on the weaves in your heads and stuff trying to look like them. And they doing sacrifice with that hair that y'all putting in y'all head. It's sacrifice to them, to their gods. That's a known fact. Psalm 60 and 4, 50 and 7. Gilead is mine, and Manasseh is mine. Ephraim also is the strength of mine head. Judah is my lawgiver. Hear that? Judah is the Most High's lawgiver. You understand that? Because he told us that in the very beginning of Genesis 49th chapter. and 10. Genesis 49 and 10. The scepter, meaning the power from authority, shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet. See, there it is. So Mashiach Yahushua came to show us how, he said he's the way in John 14 and 6, say he's the way, the truth, which is the law. He's a way to show us how to follow the law that's going to lead to everlasting life. It says, the scepter shall not depart from Judah, the so-called Negroes, nor a lawgiver from between his feet. That's why it says Judah is his lawgiver. Until Shiloh come, till Mashiach Yahushua come. And unto him shall the gathering of the people be. So we're supposed to be gathering to a Mashiach Yahushua, not to no men. That's why he told us this, man. It's like, and the gathering of people going to be to a Mashiach Yahushua. That's why we are a Mashiachim. We're going to find that out too. St. John, the 12th chapter, the 32nd verse. He said, I, that's a Mashiach Yahushua. He said, and I, if I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all men unto me, not unto no other man. He said, hey, he's going to draw men unto him. But men trying to draw men unto themselves. We Mashiachim. You got to understand this. Some men are standing in the place of a Mashiach Yahushua, trying to be somebody in hell. You're going to burn right here in hell if you don't change your way. He said, if I be lifted up from the earth, he was lifted up from the earth. He ascended from the earth. Will draw all men unto me. He said, he's going to draw all men unto him, not to no man. We Mashiachim. We Christ's, and Mashiach is the Most High. Matthew 20 and 3. Matthew 20 and 3. And he went out about the third hour and saw others standing idle in the marketplace. So he went out the third hour and he saw other men being idle in the marketplace, man. Doing little or nothing. You know. You're supposed to be out there working in the vineyard. You got some that ain't doing nothing. They just, you know, you might come to class on the Sabbath. Don't hear from you no more. Some only come on the holy convocations. The rest of the time, you with your family. You doing whatever you doing there. Somebody not even have no family out there doing whatever they doing wickedly in the world. But you don't hear from them till they have a holy convocation or something. Here they come. Like what you call them, you know how people used to come and you see them only on Easter in the church. Only time you see them on Easter. Shoot, I probably was one of them. I ain't never go in there because I ain't feeling it. You know, looking in there and seeing the white man up on the wall. Talking about this is Most High. This is the Mashiach Yahushua and the 12 apostles. I don't think so. Nah. But now you just call them Passover Israelites, you know, or Sabbath Israelites. I just hope that it's benefiting you. You're not just here listening and you're not applying this in your life, because that's what it's all about. Learn it, live it, and apply it in your life. I hope that you sincerely are trying to make changes in your life to be better, to make it to the kingdom, that we can be in the kingdom together as a people. You know, when you got these that's idle, they're not working in the vineyard. You know, it's a lot of work to be done, and you want to take it slowly, okay. Most likely going to take it slowly with you. Proverbs 14 and 23. You want to be slothful? And how you expect him to bless you when you're slothful with him? You're not doing what he say do, but yet still he's supposed to come through for you and blessing you for what it is you want when you pray to him. Listen at this. Wow. Proverbs 14:23. In all labor there is profit. You know? In all labor there is profit. But the talk of the lips that's running your mouth tendeth only to penury. So, and that's what he's talking about. You know, he gonna give them what, a penny a day. They all idle. Send them out to the vineyard. You know, do his work. Some do it for so long, then they fall back. They not available no more. They not doing what they used to do. They done lost their zeal. You can't lose the zeal. You ain't gonna be able to endure to the end. When the hard times come, you ain't gonna know what to do because you ain't used to doing what you're supposed to be doing in the vineyard. You used to doing your own thing. Most likely said, keep doing your thing until he put you to death. People take most of too lightly. Going back to Matthew 20. Kingdom of heaven. Matthew 20. And verse 3. And he went out about the third hour and saw others standing idle in the marketplace, and said unto them, go ye also into the vineyard, go amongst Israel, that's the vineyard, and whatsoever is right I will give you. And they went their way. So whatever is right I will give you. Again he went out about the 6th and 9th hour, and did likewise. So he went out the 6th and 9th hour and told the men that he meant the same thing. Go out into the vineyard, gather Israel together. Isaiah 51 and 20. Isaiah 51 and 20. Isaiah 51 and 20. See, thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets. They all around the liquor stores. Head of all the streets. They're Turks. As a wild bull in the net, they are full of the fury of the Thaahwam, the rebuke of thy power. Ready to shed innocent blood. Especially the gang units. I mean, that's worthless, energy. It's not good, people. Speaking of that, look at Proverbs, 1st chapter. Because what it says, thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets. That's why my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. As a wild bull in a net. You put a wild bull in a net, just bucking, going crazy. It's bad enough we look at the rodeos, they be bucking, knocking men off of them. But you put a net around a bull, she's gonna go crazy. That's what they're a bunch of crazy suckers out there in the middle of the street. And at the head, in front of the liquor store, all the streets just hanging out every day. They are full of the fury of the Most High, while Mashiach outside of the rebuke of thy power. Look at Proverbs, 1st chapter. It's sad, but it's real, people. You got the young people. The Most High said, women gonna bring forth monsters, and we see it. See it right now. I seen a video. I hate to even think about what the young people are dealing with. They got their pants hanging down. They talking about, they bringing forth homosexual videos. I mean, young people. It's wicked. And accepting that, oh yeah, the Most High got to destroy this place. Man. Unheard of. But it is heard of because it's real. And they're doing it. Proverbs 1. And 10. It says, my son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. Don't consent with no sinners. They try and entice you to do this and do that. That's why you got to know what's right from wrong. You got to know the laws of the Most High and rebuke them. Come on, man, let's go make this hit. Let's go do this lit. They say, my son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood. Let us lurk privately for the innocent without cause. Let's go rob somebody. Let's go do this big lick, man. We're going to come up. Let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole as thou that go down into the pit. Wow. And you know, you see all these drive-bys, you see people getting robbed, getting shot, we killing each other. Look how they doing in Chicago, man. All over. I mean, Mike Brown got killed, but how many got killed in Chicago? He said up to 14, maybe more than that. That's just what they're saying. Let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole as those that go down into the pit. So we shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil. We're going to rob people and fill our houses with all the things that we robbed from people, mainly us. We robbing each other, children of Israel. It said, casting